Hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Pure Wrestling. On today's show I'm officially giving you guys a NXT review and results from last night's show. I just want to let you guys know I did not watch the full show due to internet problems. That's why I'm uploading and streaming on my phone. Hopefully the okay. If you can't understand anything and you want me to basically let me know the times that you didn't understand me on the video in the comment section down below, and I'll let you guys know. Hopefully the stream is working well though. I still wanted to get a Raw review, NXT review out for you, sorry. So hopefully you guys enjoy this review. I also want to let you guys know in the description down below, after this stream has ended and uploaded, I'll put links to my Raw review and SmackDown review and 205 Live review, which I've done this week, which I streamed for you guys. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check them out. Share this video around. Subscribe if you are new here. You will not be disappointed with This Is Pure Wrestling. This is the place to be for some great, awesome wrestling content, which is coming very, very soon. And basically, if you enjoyed this video, please smash the thumbs up and let me know that I'm doing a great job. I am trying to speak up because obviously this is a live stream. I'm doing it through my phone at the moment, obviously due to internet problems. I'm having a lot of lag and stuff like that, so I decided to do it through my mobile phone. So hopefully this works out in the end anyway. But we go straight into this review, guys. Basically, off with a great segment in my opinion with Shayna Baszler. Now Shayna Baszler in my opinion hasn't worked out for NXT so far as champion. I think she's been sort of hidden in the spotlight really. She's been in the backstage really. I don't think she's been shined as much as she should have as champion. I think the feud of Ember Moon could have been a lot better, and I expected a lot better with Shayna Baszler in it, because obviously they rushed her in there as champion because Ember Moon was moving up to the main roster, which we all know. But hopefully we get some good feud going here with Nikki Cross. I'm enjoying what the build-up has been like, but hopefully the match is good, because that's the problem that I had with Ember Moon's feud. I think the build-up towards Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler was very good, but the match itself lacked, in my opinion. I didn't really enjoy the match as much as I should have, really. But we open up the scene with a promo, which I actually think Shayna Baszler can actually cut a good promo, if I'm honest. Not the best, but I think she's a lot better than Ronda Rousey. Her character's struggling to get across at the moment. She's coming across this cheesy gimmick, which I don't like as Ronda Rousey, obviously the baddest woman on the planet, or baddest woman in WWE. But Shayna Baszler cuts a good promo, and then she gets interrupted by Nikki Cross. Obviously, she's talking about Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross comes out, and basically, she basically is taunting Baszler, and then basically Shayna Baszler holds the title up, says I'm the champion, and basically attacks Nikki Cross. In the end, Nikki Cross still stands tall in the end anyway, because obviously it's Nikki Cross. She's crazy. She knows how to deal with these situations, especially being Insanity. They've always been in these sort of situations, but she stands tall at the end. Nikki Cross really built up very well. Maintain her build, and hopefully Shayna can get some spotlight, because at the moment it seems to be all Nikki Cross. So at the moment, to me personally, it looks like Shayna Baszler is going to retain the title and NXT TakeOver, in my opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what you thought of this segment and what you think the result may be at TakeOver. We go on to a TM61 match. It was a jobber match, but they looked very good, very sharp. Nice to see them back, as well as I'm really enjoying TM61 as a heel. Win. They basically came out and they cut a promo afterwards, basically saying who's next. They're beating Heavy Machinery, and they really want War Raiders. Now, War Raiders, obviously known as War Machine in the independent scene, have come in, they've done really well. And I'm hoping that this can be a feud that really kickstarts War Raiders' career in NXT. And I'm hoping TM61 can get some win, because TM61 need a win here, but so does War Raiders. I'm really confused with what they're going to do here. I'm just hoping this match turns out great, and then build turns out great, and we get a really good feud between these two tag teams, because this could really light the tag team division in NXT. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below, guys. And then we cut to a video package of Lars Sullivan, obviously showing highlights from last week where he caught the Black Mass from Aleister Black, and also showing a gym, sort of the training center, obviously him basically showing his beast moves on the trainees and stuff like that. He just looked beast. That's the main thing you want to know. And he looks dangerous, and he looks like he's going to be the competition Aleister Black needs as NXT champion. We then go on to a match with Roderick Strong and Danny Burch. Obviously UK. I'm impressed with this match. I thought this was actually a good match. It ends in the Undisputed Era though coming out, then Pete Dunne and Oney Lorcan coming out and basically obviously getting involved, because obviously Undisputed's got involved, but the numbers are too many. Adam Cole distracts Danny Burch as he's trying to hit a submission in the ring on Roddy. Obviously distracts him. Roderick Strong hits his finisher, rolls him up for the pin, 1, 2, 3. In the end, Roderick Strong celebrating, but Pete Dunne is behind him, looking really angry. I'm liking this Pete Dunne, the revenge type of Pete Dunne, and we're going to see hopefully a great feud. You think Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano can be Match of the Year contender? Let me tell you, Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne could be just as good in my opinion. I love Pete Dunne, I love Roderick Strong, and I'm hoping they can really utilise these two guys in one of the Match of the Year's contenders in these two guys, and a great feud it could be. I'm really looking forward to see what goes, but in the end again, there's just too many numbers. Pete Dunne gets taken out, and in the end, the Undisputed Era standing tall. Now, there was a backstage segment which was on YouTube that I see. I see that one of the members from the Undisputed Era, I think it's Kyle O'Reilly, has officially challenged Pete Dunne for the UK Championship. He started mocking him as well. He wants the title on the line, and that will be a good title defense in my opinion. Obviously, Pete Dunne, one of the best champions in WWE right now, if I'm honest. Obviously needs these sort of matches to get him over as UK representative as well. For me, coming from the UK, I love Pete Dunne and I want him to do well. So I think that'll be a good feud. Obviously, interacting with the feud at the moment, O'Reilly is with Undisputed Era, it makes sense as well. I don't see Pete Dunne losing it yet. The only time I see him losing it is when he comes up to the main roster, or if, I don't know how they could do it unless there's a revenge plan and maybe Pete Dunne goes for the NXT Championship or mid-card. I don't mind really, but I think he represents the UK title more and he's built it up himself, and I think he should hold that for a little while longer. Next we go to a backstage segment between EC3 and Kasai Ono. Kasai Ono having a photo shoot. EC3 comes and said, "You're not even in the top 1%. You're not nobody. I don't know why you're getting your picture taken. I ain't blah blah." That sort of thing. And Kasai Ono calls him some names and stuff, and then he issues him a challenge next week. EC3 versus Kasai Ono. Obviously, EC3 coming in. Kasai Ono is always one of the people that always pushes people over. You know what's going to happen here, but it's going to be exciting to see EC3. Obviously, he's had some training, he's had some more mic time and stuff like that. Hopefully, we can see a good feud here and a good pushover from Kasai Ono. And it's also nice to see Kasai Ono as well, because he is a very hard worker. He obviously trains people, especially Aleister Black. If you didn't know that, he actually trained Aleister Black as well, which is crazy. So this guy is very underrated, and I'm hopefully this can turn out quite good as well. Next we have Aleister Black promo package. Aleister Black showing his training, saying how he's ready for Lars Sullivan and NXT takeover, and it was just a really good promo package. But the best promo package of the night on the show was the Ricochet and Velveteen Dream video package. If you haven't checked it out, guys, go ahead. I think it's even on YouTube. You can check it out. And it was just amazing. It showed the characters coming across as well as the real life person, how they got to NXT. Obviously Dream coming through tough enough and failing, but still getting an NXT contract. But Ricochet earned it, didn't get like that. It was a very good promo package, and it definitely is exciting me. This could definitely steal the show. NXT takeover. I'm super excited for this match, and this feud in general. I just knew it was going to work straight away. I don't know how they're going to end this, because I don't want it to affect one of them, but the only way I can see it happening really is Ricochet picking up the win here. But next we go on to another good match. This was opinion match of the night. It was Kairi Sane versus Lacey Evans. Obviously the woman in NXT. Lacey Evans is being really good at the moment. She's getting pushed over. I'm liking the new gimmick. From what I've seen from tapings and spoilers and stuff, there's some new tag team coming in later on, and she's a part of it. She's like the leader. It's going to be a new faction, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's sort of some dark gimmick, and apparently there was a few before Sanity left for the main roster. Obviously not even shown up yet, but before they did, they was doing stuff with them on live shows, which I'm looking forward to seeing them. I can't remember the tag team name, but I will let you guys know on the next NXT review or anything later on. But yeah, this was a great match. It ended with Kairi Sane finally getting a win in NXT again. Obviously, Lacey Evans being pushed over at the moment. She's getting a lot of mic time. She's talking down Kairi Sane. We know how good Kairi Sane is. She could be, obviously, she should be champion instead of Shayna Baszler, in my opinion. But we've got to wait. She's obviously going to be the one that takes over from whoever moves up to the main roster. I can see that happening. Obviously, as the Mae Young Classic winner, obviously they're going to take their time. She's only just won the tournament of the Mae Young Classic, but in the end she wins with the Empire Elbow, and it was just a great finisher to see every time. So it was a very good match. Just to go and check out, because that match was actually good. Got to see a lot more Lacey Evans in the ring as well, which was very good. See, another thing which was announced, as I said, was versus EC3, which will be next week, as well as Aleister Black back in NXT. I'm guessing he'll cut a promo, and something will happen between him and Lars Sullivan, which I'm looking forward to, because we needed a little bit more build going into NXT Takeover. But I'm certain this match will be great, because obviously Lars Sullivan is a great worker and a great wrestler, and he's a beast, and so is Aleister Black. So then the final part, which obviously everybody is behind, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Ciampa had a promo. All the chants that you could hear was Johnny wrestling, you suck, you tapped out. This was great. You can tell the crowd are fully behind Johnny Gargano, and this is how it should be. This is how you book a wrestling show. This is pure wrestling, guys. That is just I used the name of the business in there, but that is just the reality of it. This is what you call a feud, where hearts are involved, you're invested. The last time I was fully invested feud would be something like AJ Styles and John Cena, something like that sort of thing. But before that, it would be like HBK, Flair, that sort of thing. They're the things I was invested in, because they make you invested. But this is something that's new, it's fresh, and you've been through the journey with these guys. You know what's gone on, and it's hurt you to see that Tommaso Ciampa has changed and turned on his brother in a way, sort of, because they've been together for so long and they've lived together and been on the road together. It's just so tough to see. But Tommaso Ciampa cuts again a great promo. Crowd, it was just a really good promo. Johnny comes out, obviously they have a brawl. The security are trying to stop him. I'm getting a little bit of security, but obviously trying to keep him alive. Go to NXT TakeOver, I suppose. And this was back and forth, but there was one chance that Ciampa took. He took a cheap shot on Johnny. He hit Johnny's finisher submission, and then as he's walking up the ramp, Johnny Gargano runs out, completely takes him out, throws him into that, like the screen, obviously near the entrance. Looks like a sort of flashback, if you know what I mean. If you think of the turn from Ciampa, it was sort of that sort of thing. And then Johnny hits his submission on Ciampa, makes him tap, and basically Ciampa is bleeding as well, I must add, which was very well done. And I was very, very invested. This was what ended NXT this week, and what a show we had. Next week, I don't know how they're going to top it, if I'm honest, but if they do top it, I'll be very, very shocked, because this week you had a good wrestling, you had good promos, good build up towards NXT after NXT TakeOver and NXT TakeOver. You had a great build this week. I'm very, very impressed with NXT and 205 Live. Shane, the main roster, ain't up there with these guys, because as it says, it's the main roster, but to me, this is the main roster. NXT, this is the place where you want to be. This is where you get trained to be the best, and you fight the best. Look, if you look at Bobby Roode, Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, they're all names that came out of this. Samoa Joe, and look where they are now. They're not in where they were. This is the spotlight you want to be at. But anyway, guys, that is the review for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Smash the thumbs up, subscribe, share. Don't forget to check out my other videos in the description after this stream has ended. I'll do that for you guys. And just support the channel as much as you can. I'll be back again later on in the week with another live stream, and I'll pick a video topic. If you have any video topics, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. And I've got a lot more stuff coming your way. So subscribe, share, like, and basically support the channel. And I'll see you next time, guys, on This Is Pure Wrestling.